Is it working? Okay. Hi guys! Welcome back to some more Gwent! Yeah, we're back over here in the time that has been since the last episode. The new season has started, which has added a lot of new card changes to many different cards and basically forced me to change or delete a lot of the decks that I've had before, just like to make a very quick rundown. For example, Sirinova is now only at 22 power from 25. Shani got nerfed. I don't know, a lot of like the card generator cards have been nerfed. Commander's Horn has been nerfed to only provide 3 power instead of 4. Operator and the spy cards have been nerfed to be single use, so they cannot be used with things like decoy or with things like pavetta to be returned back into the deck, which is pretty bad. So that deck is no longer going to work. And yeah, same goes for these guys. They are single use now. The card generator cards have also been nerfed, like the Elven Scouts, the Dwarven Agitators, the slave drivers, which have been also nerfed before to not create. They have been nerfed in multiple ways, so they cannot hit other slave drivers from the opponent's deck, and it can also hit like duplicate cards, not unique cards from the opponent's deck. And you know, just many more changes. There are a few buffs as well, like River Hunters, for example, have been buffed. But yeah, not gonna talk about those too much. Instead, I'm gonna go ahead and focus on the deck that I want to play today, and it's another Nekker deck. Now, you guys remember that I did play Neckers before on my channel, but that was like a long time ago, pretty much like last year when the new cards haven't been released yet. And since then, the Neckers have been hit pretty hard with a nerf. But basically, what has changed since then is that the Death Wish no longer like for example, the Nukkers have a Death Wish to summon a copy of this unit from the deck. This Death Wish no longer triggers on turn end. You know, when the round ends and you go into the next round, what would happen in the previous ones is you know, the Death Wish would trigger and you'd end up with like insane carryover of Neckers. Now that doesn't happen anymore, but the Necker and Necker Warrior combo is still powerful. What you will do instead is you will try to you'll still want to play Neckers and play Necker Warriors and fill your deck with Neckers on the first turn. And instead of like consuming them right away, you will want to like try and win with like regular consume synergy with like Forktail, Ran Warrior. You know, we have Toad Prince in Imperial Manticore. Obviously, we have Ozrel, which can consume unit from your deck or from the opponent's not deck a graveyard. Obviously, the legendaries that have consume effects, Regis High Vampire and Kyran. And then what you will want to do is you play Brewess Ritual, which resurrects 2 Bronze Deathwish units, and you will resurrect 2 Neckers from your deck, and that's how you get the carryover, technically speaking, you know. Also have Monster's Nest, which also has also been nerfed as well, and now it only boosted by 1 instead of 3, but it's still pretty good. You can either get Barbegazi to get like more carryover. You can get an Arcas Behemoth if you think you need more like board presence, or you can just get a ghoul and eat like the Imperial Manticore from your own graveyard like a second time. Merlon to draw another Necker from your deck, and I don't know, I decided to put Summoning Circle so I can get like another Necker Warrior. It might not be the best idea. Could instead go for Alzur Thunder, so I increase my chances that I draw a Necker Warrior, but at the same time it is problematic because I could hit the Imperial Manticore So you know it's back and forth. You can also go for like a lock effect, like a Morwood, for example. So I guess the last silver cards remains to your decision, to your like tech choice. But yeah, and I also have this card playing over here. It's not the best. Miruna, the former succubus, they have changed the name, and they've also changed. They'll also nerf this one as well. It now charms after 2 turns the highest enemy on the opposite row, so not on the opposite side. It's only from like the highest enemy from that row. And I think Royal Degree or Gale would be a better, or Giles, I'm not exactly sure how this one is pronounced, would be a better option in order to, you know, get more consistent draw out of your decks. But I just want to try it out, try playing this because I've never done it before. And yeah, that's about all the explanation. I'm gonna go with over here, and I'm gonna go ahead and play with it a little bit and see how it works out. I haven't played this deck before. I tried to play like the old version in the new meta, and I just got shit on because, you know, the Death Wish no longer triggers.
Not one step.
Playing against Ace to your sack, that's new. Alright, what we have here looks alright. I don't think I want Osrel, not yet. This can get us a nekker out. Okay. Monster Nest, I guess, could be fine. Oh, I didn't want to put that one away. Shit. Okay, I might have messed this up.
Let's not get in the way of me axe.
Okay, gonna get the nekker out. I accidentally clicked the nekker warrior to throw it away. I don't know why. That's my bad. Interesting. We're gonna go ahead and start consuming stuff to buff our nekkers. Gonna have to think about what we do here. Gonna go ahead and play Toad Prince, and hopefully we can consume something.
Let's not get in the way of me axe.
Relevant here. I guess we'll go for a Forktail. And in case one of these two guys die, we will be able to consume them with Osrel from their deck and prevent them from getting it. But we are in a very bad shape right now because we haven't drawn the nekker warriors. So yeah, that's really bad for business. Guess we'll have to go and try and hit the resilience, basically. It's not very good because it draws nekkers out of your deck, but I desperately need the resilience and the carryover, basically, to maybe force him to grab a round, to like concede the next round. It's gonna have to be a pass over here. We do have the card advantage and the carryover, so I'm hoping that he will just pass this turn. There you go, nekker warrior. I mean, I guess we can keep that. It's not very good. 2 nekker warriors instead. It's probably better. So we'll have to go ahead, draw a nekker out of the deck, and just hope, beyond hope, that they're not gonna kill it in any way. That's very good. We can put in copies now.
Have you nothing better to do?
Yeah, it's alright. Let us consume this giant dude from their deck. Buff up our nekkers. Get the big scary dude over there. We can consume the nekker warrior, so we can grab the last copy from the deck, obviously. That's annoying, but we can deal with that. Right, more copies. That combo is gonna grow up as time goes on, but we have card advantage, so, you know, it's weird.
Modern frames.
Did you see that?
But she brooks no insult.
Right, he did get one out as expected. Here goes Forktail. Right. Leaving only one unit on that row, so we reduce the damage from the rain effect. Then we'll use Slizard to grab another Nekker Warrior, put another one in the deck. And then we'll have to start consuming Nekkers. Let's see what he gets from the leader. It's pretty decent get, all things considered. Alright. We might need to play 2 cards to get this one out. So that gets out another Nekker. Yeah, it is unfortunate, but it's gonna have to happen. That was a mistake. Shit, I gonna concede this because I'm just too embarrassed. I had to put it next to the Nekker. Alright, so I just completely threw that game on my own fault. It happens, you know, sometimes you misplay. It's don't have to worry too much about it, you know. We're not in like tournaments or anything like that. Sure, we lose a little bit of rank, but that's not that big of a deal. Right of it is gonna be an interesting challenge. Alright, this is a way better draw over here. I think I will keep everything. Maybe... Okay, let's... Definitely don't need that many forktails. So we drew a Nekker fairly well. We're gonna play it by itself and start putting copies of it in the deck. This does mean that Mailoron is not gonna be that useful, at least not this turn.
Bloody non-humans.
Indeed. So now what we can do is we can consume the Nekker Warrior, and this will allow the Slizard to draw the copy of it.
Humans.
Alright, that was pretty good. Let us go ahead and consume one of those. Could have a better target for consume, that's true, but I think it's as good as it can get, and it prevents a commander horn, at least for this turn.
For Temeria!
For Temeria, indeed. We have almost all the Nekkers in the deck. This deck, by the way, is very easily countered by Mill Nilfgaard if they draw sewers, because they can just put all the Nekkers from your deck into the graveyard, so you have to be careful about that. But in this case, we don't really have to worry about that, at least not too much. Alright. And now what we can do is we can go ahead and like consume, you know, a Nekker and something else. We'll get another Nekker out. And if we're really desperate, we can like get another Nekker out with Mayoralon. Merrill Lorne. And consume 2 of them with Arca's Queen. That will reduce the amount of things we have in our deck, but it could work out.
I'm not afraid.
Oh, that's very nasty. What did he get? Seems to be confused about what to target with it. Is it like the thing that...
But we're broke as shit
I
peddlers.
see.
I'm itching for that battle.
It's pretty powerful tempo play. Seems like my only choice will be to go for a double nekker consume with the leader. And the choice for him...
Checkmate.
Shit. Kinda forgot about that, huh? Alright, well, I guess we'll be not be doing this turn. That is fine. He might consider surrendering the next turn, which will give us card advantage. Alright. Seems fine. Imperial Manticore, probably not the best on its own, but we can work it out. I hope he has bronze cards left for rages to hit. Okay, I guess we'll consume that. And obviously every consume buffs all the nekkers.
Well, it's war. Severed limbs, blood, and guts.
Fairly well. And this is where
I don't like men who tone me down.
well, we're gonna get 2 copies back, but he does put a lot of pressure on me, that's for sure. Let's see what his last cards are.
If I live to see it.
Oh boy, this is gonna be nasty. I'm not sure how many nekkers I have left in the deck. Right. Makes a good choice there. But yeah, the problem now is that I don't have the nekker engine. See, this is the difference. What was the last card? Was the Imperial Manticore? I don't think I want it out. Okay, well, this can get us something. It's not the best, but it is points.
Temeria has yet to speak its last.
Oh, that's very bad for him. And finally we have this. It has only 1 target. It has 25 points, so Geralt Igni would clear it.
Lots of prior experience.
Oh,
Worked with
Dishtra.
idiots my whole life.
Oh, Dishtra into taller is not what you like to see, especially when you're out of cards. And we won. We won. It was a pretty close game. We won basically because his last cards, he wasn't very careful about his deck on the last cards. But yeah, to go for another game, I really want to have a match in which I try out Miruna, so that would be what I'm looking for over here. Okay, so here's how we do it. We're gonna throw the nekker away. We don't want this. That's good. And I don't think we want this. Let's say that's decent. So the reason why I did this is because I can thin the deck, you know.
The storm is coming.
That's
Let's
important.
enjoy the weather while we still can. The storm is coming.
Okay.
Let's enjoy the weather while we still can.
Wow, he's sure thinning the deck.
Oi! Hey there! Come here!
Alright. Start putting stuff in it, then start consuming it.
Victory for you.
Righty on.
Got business for me?
Ooh, I could really use a card here, but unfortunately I don't have it. The you know, fucking whatever it's called.
Coexistence, no such thing.
Interesting. You would play that. Guess we will kill. I think Elven Swordmaster would be better, even though it's less points, because it's more powerful.
This moment, I've seen it already.
And we can use Osrel to consume the spy from our deck, so that's fine. Giving us a lot of points, buffing the neckers yet again. I will want to kill this one though in order to be able to draw the third and last necker warrior, so I can put in more copies and then I will pass. He might pass before that, in which case, no, it seems like he wants to keep playing. Despite the pretty large points difference, but he might have some powerful cards in his hand. Alright, that's very good. Obviously, this is where the last one comes in. Last copy. Could go for Toad Prince, but I'm not sure that's necessary.
I shall not fail!
We're just going to pass, and the thing is that if it doesn't have something like Geralt Igni or Yorvet Meditation,
What do you want?
or that, he will not be able to gain enough points. He did have it. This will bring us on equal points, but we have made the necker train. Okay, that's a necker, that's something. Throw this away, fork trail. What we have
customer
that
is
we
king.
might want to consume, not much really.
You shall taste of your own medicine.
That's a pretty powerful play. Biggest dude would be a necker warrior, so what we could do is we could get the one with like carryover. Right. Oh, that's excellent. Alright, well, we will consume the Ran warrior.
You'll regret your mum ever squirted you out.
Right. Oh shit, okay, this is my bad. It's Resurrect 2 Bronze Death Wish unit, but I only had one necker out. Okay, well, this was a very bad mistake on my part. I did not realize I didn't have two neckers. Like every time I saw that card played, it always pulled two neckers from the graveyard, so I pretty much assumed that that is its power basically, but no, it's not exactly that. So a little bit of a mistake. Hopefully it will not cost us the game. It's pretty nasty, but this is where the necker power comes in. Here you go. And then we can go for carryover with this card.
Let us sing the song of steel!
That's very powerful, that's why I targeted it. That should pretty much guarantee that we take over this round. Indeed it does. The only problem now is whether or not we draw a nekker or something similar. Slizzard is fine actually. Slizzard can help us draw another nekker, and then we can consume everything with the Arakas Queen. So I think that's as good as we can go for, or hope for, that is. A 9 power is not too impressive.
Slaughter them to a man!
He could have killed it, but he didn't have to. He didn't have the means to kill it, so here we go. And pulling out another nekker, and his final card is nothing because he lost. Alright. And yeah, deck is pretty powerful. No Miruna required, pretty much. I mean, as I said, I think you'd be better off with Royal Degree or Gales instead of it, so you can like more consistently draw your legendaries. I didn't even get a chance to play it. Well, anyway, hope you guys enjoyed watching. Make sure you leave a like, subscribe to see more, and I'll see you next time we're going to make. Bye bye.